sports broadcast.
Baseline drive, left-hander off the glass, and it rolls in and out again. I can't tell you how many times that ball has rolled inside the rim and rolled right back out. I think there's like some magnetic flux in the universe going on.
It's at least the third or fourth time that's happened in this game.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny.
And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Walkersville High School for some exciting basketball here tonight. We are going to feature the Walkersville Lions boys basketball team against the Liberty Lions. We've got a couple of Lions here tonight.
Yeah, I'm going to try to keep you straight, Michael. Both teams, royal blue and yellow gold. And we'll try not to say Lions too much because that won't help those folks at home. So yeah, we got a great matchup tonight. Liberty Lions from Carroll County come in as the top seed from the 2A West Region 1, and our Walkersville Lions from the 2A West Region 2. Walkersville overall record 23 wins, 3 losses. Liberty Lions 19 wins, 5 losses, and they did meet earlier in the regular season on December 13th over at Liberty High School, and Walkersville won that one 49-47. So evenly matched. Looks like we're going to have a great contest tonight. And the Liberty Lions, they come in, they average nearly 65 points per game, so they can light it up, and that's going to go against Walkersville's top defense that only gives up just under 42 points a game. So, you know, it's going to be a contrast. Who wins, the offense of Liberty or the defense of Walkersville?
Absolutely, and you know, one thing about this is that we were looking at the stats on this. The game features an interesting matchup for both teams with great size and good rebounding down low.
Yeah, and seniors. You know, Liberty comes in with 2 young men listed at 6'3". Walkersville just a tad taller. So it's great matchups. Leading scorers on the Liberty side, they have 4 young men that average double figures. Walkersville, 3 young men that average double figures, led by Shaden Henson's 14 points per game. So it's going to be a contrast in styles. We'll see the last 2 games we watched here at Walkersville, both the opponents played zone defenses.
All right, we're going to step aside for our first break and be back in just a few minutes.
Central Life Chiropractic in Pilates, located on Water Street in Vermont, serving the community since 1993. Center of Life is dedicated to treating the whole you, and not just your symptoms, back pain, neck pain, injury, or you just want to improve your mobility and feel healthier. Dr. John Hagman's innovative approach to whole body health is completely unlike anything you have experienced. With convenient hours from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. and 3 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. All major credit cards and uses the honor system so you pay what you can afford. Center of Life. Make an adjustment to your life today. Center of Life is a proud sponsor of local high school sports. Where do you get your real-time information? News, weather, traffic, school delays, and cancellations. At Cool 1450 AM, one of our most important resources is FrederickScanner.com. Live traffic cams, weather cams, city and county resources, police, fire and rescue. Anyone living, working, or traveling in and around Frederick should bookmark FrederickScanner.com on their PC or go to their Facebook page and download the mobile app today. FrederickScanner.com. A live information window to Frederick County. At Thermont Country Kitchen, one recent diner summed it up perfectly.
This is so good. Hard to find. It's a wonderful small town diner. Awesome food and great service.
Thermont Country Kitchen is located on Water Street in downtown Thermont. Open weekdays 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., Saturdays 7 a.m. to 8 p.m., and Sundays 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Remember when Grandma used to say, if you're looking for a great restaurant, follow the locals. And that's exactly what you'll find at Thermont Country Kitchen. A wonderful mixture of out-of-town guests, travelers up and down Route 15, and the locals who love Country Kitchen's award-winning roasted chicken. Homemade cooking at its finest, with lots of sweets and goodies at the counter to go. Country Kitchen is a great place for birthday parties, meetings, parts to take the family when you're out and about. Their huge menu has something for everybody, and their warm country home atmosphere and small town charm will take you back to simpler times. Thermont Country Kitchen, satisfying and delicious. You'll feel right at home at Thermont Country Kitchen. Thermont Country Kitchen is a proud sponsor of local high school athletics on the radio.
All right, we are back with you here live at courtside where they're introducing both teams. And Coach, these two teams battled to a 2-point decision back in December with Walkersville coming away with the win.
Yep. Talked about that earlier, evenly matched. You know, through the course of the season, Liberty did put up more points, and Walkersville, one of the stingiest defenses in the state of Maryland. Going to be interesting contrast here tonight.
Yes, it is. And, you know, I was looking at common opponents, and one jumped out at me, Urbana. Both these teams played Urbana this year. Walkersville beat them, but Liberty lost.
Yeah. That's one matchup that might point to something favorable
Call
for the
this
home
number.
team. I'm just not sure I'm going to hang my hat on that one because, as we talked about, you get to this level, records are out. It's all about who's playing best today.
Absolutely. You know, Walkersville's 9-1 at home. I saw something else that jumped out at me. Walkersville is 9-1 at home. Liberty 7-4 on the road. And with those losses in the 7-4 were at Urbana, Westminster, and Century.
Yeah, tough opponents. So, yep. I know Coach Combs wants to Toombs play an up-tempo style game, try to not allow the Walkersville defense or offense to really set up and get in their sets. So it's going to be, again, contrast in style, see which players own the tempo. And the opening tip goes to Walkersville, controlled by Hanson, and over to point guard Batty.
Okay.
Man-to-man matchup, and inside to Johnston. Great post move. Kenyon Johnson gets us on the scoreboard. 2-0 Walkersville. Oh, right to the rack. Number 4, he draws the foul. And that's going to go on number 25, OA. And that's going to be something to watch throughout the course of this game, Michael, is if Coach Mathis can keep his two big boys on the floor in a regular rotation and not be in foul trouble.
Gotcha. Okay.
So Tyler Downs, 6-foot senior, averaging 17 points a game. The leading scorer for the Lions drops the first foul shot.
Misses the second one, but they get a good tip and a rebound back to Liberty. Down on the right side, Toombs. He kicks it out front, top of the key. They work around to the left side. Back out to Downs. Downs shoots on the run, well guarded, but it goes right in the hands, and it's knocked away into Walkersville's hands. Here comes Batty across midcourt.
And Timmy, a nice defensive play there to block that offensive putback. And Timmy draws the offensive foul. Camden Hodges steps in there. One thing I noted too, Michael, all 5 starters for Liberty Lions are seniors.
Yeah.
And we talk about how seniors don't want to go home. And 3 of the 5 starters for Walkersville are seniors, but
Knocked into the backcourt. There's a dive for it. Off the foot of Liberty. It'll be Walkersville ball.
yep. Even though the ball is tipped, if it's last touched in the front court by the offensive team and first touched in the backcourt by the offensive team, it's an over and back call.
Down on the left side, Batty has it, lobs inside to OA. OA kicks it out, Hanson shoots. In and out. Johnson tips it away and they come back with it. He's jump ball as Johnson is tied up on the shot.
Yep. Boy, when that ball goes inside, you can see the Liberty Lions defense collapsing quickly onto those tall post players. Point guard Derek Goff brings it up, gets Liberty into their offense.
Straight to the basket, hanging. Jump shot knocked away and stolen on the inbound. Out of bounds, Walkersville ball.
You can see quickly the offensive game plan of the Liberty Lions is get the ball in the leading scorer, Tyler Downs, number 4, get it into his hands quickly and let him create.
Batty brings it up, center court. Guarded by Tomes.
Calls out their set.
Bounce pass inside to OA. He lobs inside to Hanson. He scores.
Oh, that's a set play. That's right from the scouting report. Coach Mathis got Hanson, big, strong 6-footer down there against the offensive talented Tyler Downs. Hanson just too strong.
Liberty to inbound. Bounce pass inside, number 15. Straight to the bucket, pull-up shot in the paint, and a whistle.
Offensive foul. Oh, and number 15. Great defensive position there by OA. First reserve ready to check in for Liberty is 6'3" Tristan West. West averages nearly 8 points a game, 7 rebounds a game. Sophomore.
From the wing, shot just slightly off, but Johnson gets the rebound and the putback for the score.
Yeah. No answer for those 2 post players right now. So Coach Toombs ready to check in another 6'3" young man.
From the corner, drive, pull up. Underneath, bounce pass, stuck under the basket. He has to get back out front with it. Tomes drives, kicks it in. Reverse layup is blocked, out of bounds. Liberty ball.
That's good active hands by Zion and Timmy. Knocked that one down and out of bounds. So we're here at the 5-minute mark, and the substitution pattern starts for the Walkersville Lions. Grover in for OA. In for Liberty, we have number 23, Tristan West, as we mentioned, along with number 13, Cole Jernigan. Jernigan's a scorer too, averages 10 points off the bench for the Liberty Lions.
Baseline pull-up, lost out of bounds, Walkersville ball.
Shot clock expiration also. Really deep, great defensive set there by the home team. 6-1, 4 minutes and 52 seconds to play here in the first quarter.
Out front.
Now a zone look by the Liberty Lions. A 1-2-2.
Hanson over in Timmy, over to Grover. Back out front. Batty pulls the trigger. Rimmed in and out. Tipped away. Liberty comes up with it.
Oh, what an athletic play by Kenyon Johnson.
Oh, and he misses the basket, but he draws the foul.
Whoa. What a play. In the backcourt, leaps, steals that outlet pass, and then to the rim, draws a quick foul. Phil Sackett saddled with that one. Tyler Downs checks back in for the Liberty Lions. All the Walkersville Lions match themselves up again with the smaller Liberty Lions lineup now. Johnson, both those foul shots, bad misses. But Timmy comes down with the offensive rebound. A new shot clock. Hansen, quick drive on the baseline, draws the foul. Cole Jernigan. It's a third team foul on the Liberty Lions, 2 for Walkersville Lions at this point. Screen to screener, and Hansen open again. Oh, and finishes. Hansen, strong move, quickly down court. West caught onion paint, kicks it out. Tunes the shot. Johnson, rebound and quick outlet. Ooh,
beautiful putback by Kenyon Johnson.
What a hustle play by Johnson. The outlet and all the way down the rim runner. The ball bounces off the rim. He gets it in the air and puts it right back in. And a quick timeout by the Liberty Lions.
Walkersville with a 10-1 lead at the 3:49 mark of this first period, and the Liberty crowd is stunned.
Yeah, just no answer for Kenyon Johnson right now. 30-second timeout called by Coach Toombs. Walkersville having their way on the inside with Johnson and Hansen finishing plays. Full court pressure now shown by Walkersville, and into the game, number 10, Justin Fowle checks in.
Into Goff, he brings it across midcourt.
Darius Eubank also in, replaces Jerry and Batty. So Coach Matt is staying with his typical rotation. Fowle draws the assignment.
Driving in the lane, he picks up his drives, hand off to
Towns.
Fired across court to Tomes. He drives. Back in the lane, shot on the run, no good. Rebound, no. We've got a foul.
Good drive there by Tyler Downs. Draws the foul. Darius Eubank looked to help on that defense, but reached in, got called for the foul. Downs to shoot 2.
Whoop, rattles in and out. He misses the first one. Downs to shoot 1 now.
So OA checks in for Johnson at the 3:20 mark of the first quarter. Give him a blow here in the first quarter.
Misses them both. Rebound Hansen. Over to Eubank. Eubank brings it up. Eubank to Fowle on the left wing. Hansen drives to the basket, pulls up, has it blocked, shot, got him on the hand. Hansen will shoot 2.
So one referee wants to call a shooting foul, the other one's saying he passed it, which is what we could see from here. So it will stay on the floor. Walkersville. Foul goes to, they don't know. Foul goes on number 4, his first personal. team's fourth. Walkersville out of bounds with a fresh 30-second shot clock.
Oh. Put back by OA is right through the hoop, and it's good. 12 points.
Just too big and strong, 6'6", and the sophomore 6'3" Tristan West could not maintain position. Great perimeter defense by Walkersville. Downs looking to break them down. Great drive, great dish. Cole Jernigan to West for the layup.
Eubank brings it up across midcourt. Looks over to Coach Mathis for a play call. He gets it. File reaching behind, is tipped away. He picks it up in the backcourt, dribbles across. Down on the right side of Eubank. Eubank looking. Grover on the left wing. OA posts up. File drives off the screen. Shot from Eubank, in and out. Loose ball up in the air, Liberty has it.
Good save by Jernigan, and Liberty to the other end quickly. 2 minutes in the first quarter. 12-3, Walkersville in the lead.
Tome in the lane, he spins, turns, pivots, kicks it out on a bounce pass to the corner. Number 13 with the ball, back out front. Number 4, he does a spin move, goes up, drives, shoots, and it doesn't drop.
Just would not fall. Great move by Downs, laid it up on the rim and trickles around and falls off.
Right side File with it, File to OA. Back over to Hanson now. Hanson lobs inside to OA. Reverse layup, he misses. Rebound Liberty.
Great pass. OA just a little too far under the rim when he came down to put that one up cleanly. So the 4-round-1 offense, Walkersville just switching everything they can.
Straight to the hoop goes Downs. His shot is blocked. He hits the deck hard. The ball goes out of bounds.
He's holding his right knee and limping a little bit. Or should I say a little more than a little bit.
I think it's just a stinger from hitting the floor hard. He'll walk it off. He's trying to as the referee talks to him.
Yeah, he's not.
Yeah.
I thought I saw it twist underneath him when he fell. So the trainer from the Walkersville side comes over, takes a look at Tyler. Hope we can get him back in the game. He's trying to work that knee out.
Absolutely. Hanson has it on the left wing. Over to Johnson, high post. He dribbles once. Batty has it. Back to OA now.
Okay.
OA spins, turns, goes to the basket, lays up in the air and hangs up in the air like a guard and puts it through the hoop from the 5-foot runner.
Wow. Good spin move and then up through the contact. So Liberty needs to find an offensive threat with Tyler Downs out with that little knee injury, we hope. Gets back into the action. 22 seconds to play, 20. Stolen by Hanson. He's trying to go the whole way. Gets a foul and a blocking call. So Hanson will go to the line to shoot 2.
Yes.
Great defensive play. Again, Walkersville all over the ball defensively.
17 seconds to go in the first. He misses the first one. Walkersville leads at 14-3.
As Ryan Waltrip checks in, give OA a break here.
Hanson gets the second one.
Walkersville shows a little token man-to-man pressure.
Into Hodges, down the right side. He hands off to Tomes.
8 on the game clock.
Tomes goes left. Gets cut. Skip pass cross court.
2.
Jernigan.
1.
He falls away. At the buzzer. That's it. That's the end of 8 minutes of action here. The first period's in the books. The Walkersville Lions lead at 15-3. We'll be right back after this message from our sponsors.
us in Frederick County. Hawkins Landscaping is #1 with an array of full landscape site design, lawn maintenance, hardscaping, lighting, drainage, and more. Let our professionally trained staff of certified landscapers transform your landscape from a dream to reality. From the design through construction and into maintenance, Hawkins Landscaping specializes in elegant and inviting outdoor environments. If you are looking to create, upgrade, or revitalize your landscape, call Hawkins Landscaping today at 301-898-3615. That's 301-898-3615. Hawkins Landscaping. When you deserve the best, get the best.
And we're back. Walkersville takes possession, starts second quarter. 15-3 Walkersville at this point. And Liberty shows again a 1-2-2 zone. Pass deflected by Tyler Downs. Good to see him back in the game. High-low by Walkersville, and Hanson with a great catch and the finish from under the backboard. Kenyon Johnson, another steal in the backcourt. OA gets the offensive foul as he leans in to Camden Hodges. Great play by Camden to step in there and take that punishment. So that's 2 fouls on OA. Quickly into the game, returning Michael Grover. One of the things that Coach Tomes talked about in the pregame was trying to disrupt the Walkersville offensive sets. So far, they have not been able to do that. In fact, just the other way it's happened, Walkersville disrupting the Liberty sets. Right there, Hanson in, get the loose ball, and then tangled up, alternating possession goes back to Liberty. The discussion is what the shot clock should be. They're going to reset it to 30 because Walkersville did take possession before the tie-up. Great play. Camden Hodges gets Hanson down low and then up over him for the lay-in. 17-5 Walkersville Lions. 7 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Second quarter. Check that. Second quarter. Walkersville working it around the zone, trying to force it into Kenyon Johnson. Quick timeout called by Liberty to save that possession. Good defensive sequence there by the Lions. Got their hands on the entry pass. 30-second timeout.
30-second timeout, Liberty.
Five team fouls against Liberty here in the first half. 4 against the home team, Walkersville Lions. 17-5 as we just getting started here in the second quarter. Liberty Lions back on the floor with their original starting 5. Toombs, Goff, Downs, Hodges, and Sackett. Walkersville 4 of their 5 starters. Downs draws the foul. Too much hand contact by Zion and Timmy. Tyler Downs to shoot 2. First one goes, and Darius Eubank will check back in for Zion and Timmy, who now has 2 personal fouls. Second foul shot off. Hanson pulls down the defensive rebound and then clears. Good ball pressure there by the Liberty Lions. He gets out of it. Again, the 1-2-2 zone look, or more of a 2-3 zone look now. Skip pass deflected by Downs, controlled by Eubanks. Hansen, 12-foot jump shot from the far corner, and it goes 19-6. Walkersville quickly to the other end in transition. Tyler Downs, baseline jumper off the mark. Hansen clears, spins, and rolls it in.
Spin move, NBA style.
Yep. Quickly to the other end. Liberty not wasting any time at all. Getting back down the floor. Playing with that pace that Coach Coombs thought was very important to compete here today. 21-8 Walkersville. You back with us, Michael?
Yeah, Eubanks. He passes down in the corner, takes it in the corner, bounce pass inside to Hansen. Skip pass over to Batty, wide open. Grover pulls the trigger. Too far off the back rim. Combs comes down with it. Tyler Downs fires it into the corner. Combs brings it out. He drives, goes up with the left-hander, scores.
Good dribble drive there by Michael Combs. 5'10 senior gets to the rim. 21-10 Walkersville.
Eubanks, he drifts left. Now they go to two guard setup out front. Batty to Eubank. Eubank looking, back to Batty. Stolen by Downs. Downs has a 2-on-3. He goes right through the defender, misses the layup. Kick back out front, and we've got a charge. That's going to go on number 22, Phil Sackett.
Sackett, yep. Hansen stepped in and took the punishment there and the charge, and that's 2 personal fouls now on Phil Sackett. So for Liberty, West returns along with Cole Jernigan. They keep Sackett in the game with his 2 personal fouls. Walkersville has 2 starters sitting on the bench with 2 personal fouls.
Eubank brings it up, flicks it down to File on the left, and then takes it back from him in the corner. Back out to File, back to Eubank. He drives, pulls up, tries to feed underneath, and has it stripped away by number 23, West. Straight to the hoop, number 13, and he's fouled.
Another offensive foul. Grover takes the charge this time.
Crowd doesn't like that one. Jernigan gets the foul.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, it was a charge. Grover stood under the basket. Now in college that would not have been, because they have that arc. He was clearly under the basket, but that's not the way it's called in high school.
It is not.
So it's now 7 team fouls on Liberty. Walkersville not shooting there because that was an offensive foul.
Straight to the hoop. There's a whistle away from the ball. It's on number 11, Eubank.
And then they called an offensive foul on Eubanks for pushing while setting the screen. That's 2 on Darius.
Tone out front. He goes right. Kicks it baseline, knocked away into the crowd.
Nobody there. No touch. Pass goes out of bounds. Back to Walkersville. And Batty will re-enter the game. Give Darius Eubank a break. Liberty shows now a 2-3 zone in their half-court defense.
Over to File. File dribbles twice. Back to Batty. He looks. Back to File. In the corner to Hansen. He lobs inside to Johnson. Johnson spins, shoots, and scores.
If he gets settled in that deep, Liberty's in trouble. He catches that strong, and then not only a quick spin, but a great elevation for that little jump shot.
Tomes in the corner. Bounce pass inside. Too far for the reach of Sackett. It goes out of bounds. Another turnover by the Lions. Liberty.
Yeah, but that's that defensive pressure on the perimeter causing those bad passes to trickle out of bounds and back over to the Walkersville Lions.
23-10 at the 3:20 mark of this first half. Batty brings it up. Down on the left side. Hanson, back to Batty. Over to File.
Looking for the back screen on the zone. Somebody have to hit one sooner or later for Walkersville.
Inside.
Great pass.
Beautiful pass underneath. Haynes shot.
Wow.
And he gets the drop. Grover with the bucket.
He hung in the air long enough to get that shot off between two taller Liberty Lions. Got the roll. 25-10 Walkersville.
Tones on the right side. Back out to Downs. Downs to Goff. Goff goes left. Pulls up. Backs out. Fires it over to Downs. Downs looks. Between the leg, he shoots. He got it. Beautiful tray.
Yep. Beautiful step back. Tyler Downs showing why he averages 17 points per game.
Batty brings it across. File. Inside the Hanson. Back out, wide open. Grover shoots. No good. Rebound. We got a foul on the floor as Johnson is at OA.
Number 15, Camden Hodges, working against Johnson, hooked his arm, did not allow him to jump. Referee right there about 8 feet away from the play.
Into the game comes Waltrip.
Gives Grover a break. Good minutes there by Michael Grover.
Johnson will shoot two. Short. Down the right side. Goff. He pulls up his dribble. Oh, and he throws it into the backcourt where Johnson comes up with it and misses the layup. And now we've got a scramble and a whistle. That's going to go on Batty.
Johnson showing those guard skills again. Picked that ball up. Just not able to finish the driving transition layup, which then led to the foul from his teammate Batty.
So we walk the floor in bonus here, where Downs will step to the free throw line to shoot the 1-and-1. Got it. Liberty's trimmed that lead to 11 now, 25-14 with 1:49 in the first half. Down to shoot one.
Solid 72% free throw shooter on the season.
And it's in and out, but they get the rebound, kick it back out front. Tomes shoots from three-point land. It's in and out, rebound, scramble for it. They get another offensive rebound. Quick one, good. Tomes knocks it down from three-point land.
And that was all 6'3" sophomore Tristan West creating those extra opportunities for his teammates. And Michael Tomes finishes.
Hanson shoots on the run, misses it, knocked it away. What happened? We had an inadvertent whistle that time.
I thought I heard the shot clock.
Yeah, that's what they're saying.
Yeah, well, it couldn't have been. I mean, they never reset it from all the offensive rebounds down
that's what
here.
happened. Yeah.
And then that ball was deflected out of bounds. I think Liberty was going to possess the loose ball.
25-17 here on the scoreboard as we have a little official timeout to sort this one out.
Coach Mathis questioning why possession goes to Liberty. In those type of scenarios, if you don't have clear possession, it goes alternating possession.
Okay.
But I'm not sure why I didn't see a timeout indicated, but both teams are over by their coaches.
Standing room only here in the Walkersville house tonight.
So we have a malfunction. The shot clock's not operating. We got 14. There we go. 1:49 seconds to play here in the second quarter.
It's running down now.
Yeah. I think they're running it
to see
test the shot clock.
All right, I'll tell you what. We'll step aside for a break and be right back during this official timeout. Yeah, I think we're not going to go anywhere. It looks like they've fixed it, so we'll stay right here with you.
Yeah, they're getting the last of the instructions at the scorer's table. The referees are moving out onto the floor. You hate to see technology interfere with the flow of the game.
You do, and this is the
it happens.
Second game we've seen that happen.
Yep.
1:49 to go in the half. Liberty has the ball.
Trimmed it to an 8-point ball game and the ball.
Bounce pass into Tomes. He brings it up, guarded by Batty. Drifts right. Bounce pass over to 23. West. West to Hodges. Off the pick. Bounce pass inside. Oh, gets caught under the rim. Can't get rid of it, but they get a good bounce and a rebound. The putback is knocked down from behind. Oh. Grover tries to save. Shot from the corner. We've got a whistle. They didn't reset the shot clock again, so they have stopped play.
Walkersville had control of the ball.
Yeah.
Tried to save it stepping out of bounds, but did control the ball, and then it changed possession and should have reset for Liberty.
Now Liberty has it on the inbound. 27 seconds on the shot clock. A minute 16 on the board. On the floor, Downs gets trapped. He gets it out over to West. He shoots. No good. Tipped up in the air, loose ball. Downs comes down with it.
Right now, Liberty owning the offensive glass, and that's going to be a moving screen on number 3 of Liberty. Derek Goff picks up the foul. Walkersville takes possession. Seemed like Liberty had the ball for the last minute there, Michael.
Indeed. Batty brings it up, down to the left side. Back to Batty, in this Hanson. Hanson spins, no he doesn't. He goes right, runs into a crowd. Everybody tries to steal it. He's too strong, knocked into the crowd. Good play by Downs to disrupt that pass.
Rotating from the weak side up on that skip pass is Downs. Deflects it into the student section.
Batty into Hanson. Hanson hands off to Batty, top of the key. Back to Hanson now. Inside, knocked away. Combs has it. Over to the left side to Goff. Back to Combs. Goff stolen by Hanson. Here comes Hanson's. No look. Grover scores.
Great play by Hanson on the defensive end. Then the dish for the layup. Grover. 10-point lead now for Walkersville.
21 seconds on the clock. We got a whistle and a traveling violation on Combs.
Tyler Downs with the shuffle of the feet.
16 seconds on the clock. Shot clock is off. Walkersville has the ball in their back court. Batty asking for help. Batty picks up the ball now, brings it across midcourt. The clock is running.
They'll wait. Here we go.
Batty
set up a lob play here.
Off the screen, gets trapped. File drives through. File gets trapped, doesn't get it away, and the time expires without a shot. So the score will stand at the end of one period, a long period of action. I'm sorry, the first half is over in the books. 27-17. We'll step aside for a break.
Anytime fitness can also fashion a membership payment plan that will be flexible enough to lifestyle. 24-hour coexistence and state-of-the-art design squad and some unit change. From your weekly reminders, you don't have to have to access.
I performed for a high school choir director who taught me to breathe from the diaphragm and sing from the heart.
Speech, debate, theater, music. The performing arts teach valuable life lessons that typically aren't taught in the classroom. They help high school students learn leadership skills and prepare to enjoy more satisfying, productive lives. Hey, I've got a question for you. Who will you perform for? This message presented by the Maryland Public Secondary Schools Athletic Association and the high school in your community.
All right, we're back with you live here. Wow, what a first half that was. 27-17. Walkersville has a 10-point lead, and boy, they earned every bit of it.
Yeah, and credit Liberty Lions. After a 15-3 first quarter, they fought back, actually outscored Walkersville 14-12 in the second quarter. And one thing we talked about in pregame was the foul situation. And Walkersville kind of struggled there in the second quarter, especially in the offensive end, when both OA and Timmy went out with 2 personal fouls, and Walkersville pretty much played that whole second quarter down those 2 starters. The reserve played well enough to keep them in the lead, a 10-point lead, but Tyler Downs, the talented player from Liberty, he's keeping them in the game offensively. Offensive boards are really helping Liberty Lions right now, especially there in the last 4 minutes of that second quarter. And then on defense, the switch to the zone, short OA and Timmy really, I think, was a game changer. So Walkersville needs to reset that zone offense, and those young men need to stay out of foul trouble so they can stay on the floor.
All right, great first half wrap-up. We'll step aside. We'll be back. 7 minutes on the clock. We'll relax, catch our breath, and be here for the opening inbound of the third period.
Service LLC is conveniently located at 108 North Carroll Street in Fairmont with over 40 years of experience in the plumbing industry, celebrating its 10th year serving our community, specializing in all phases of plumbing, including septic installation and repair. The favorite part of our job is meeting new people and knowing that we help. Kelco Plumbing prides itself on a job well done with pricing that won't flood your budget. Burst pipes, water damage, clogged drains, replacement, remodel, or upgrades. Kelco Plumbing services most major fixtures, faucets, water heaters, sub pumps, and well pumps, and pressure tanks. Kelco Plumbing is certified and licensed in Maryland and Pennsylvania. Call them today at 301-788-9791. That's 301-788-9791. Emergencies or planned repairs, Kelco Plumbing will go out of their way to explain exactly what needs to be done in simple, easy to understand solutions. When a plumber's work is done, well, everyone's happy. Remember, a good flush. Every time. Kelco Plumbing is a proud sponsor of high school sports on the radio. Only 1450 KHU is the leader in high school sports broadcasting. Since 2008, we have broadcast more high school sporting events than any radio station in the Florida State area. Football, basketball, baseball, and softball. Regular season playoffs and state championships from Southern PA to Nebraska, Western Mountains of Maryland to the Eastern Shore. Only 1450 KHU is number one in high school sports broadcasting.
Here in Washington, D.C., which runs a daily report sponsored by American Values. American Christians aren't getting thrown into the lion's den yet, but every day more of us are being penalized for our faith. A 19-year-old policeman in Georgia posted on his personal Facebook page that marriage is the union of a man and a woman modeled after Christ and the church. His supervisors ordered him to remove that post or be fired. He resigned rather than violate his Christian faith. A Christian teacher in California resisted a school policy, declaring that parents had no right to know if their child was changing genders. She refused to lie to parents and was fired. A Christian woman ran for public office recently in Wisconsin. She lost, and in her concession speech, she said, "I want to praise my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ." Many people on social media cited her praise for Jesus as the reason she should not hold public office. Last year, our government even tried to force Catholic nuns to pay for abortions. Now the FBI is targeting concerned parents at school board meetings, pro-life activists, and Orthodox Christians. You know, for most of our history, it was possible to be a good American and a good Christian, but the trend lines are going in the opposite direction now. Increasingly, we will be faced with the choice of bowing to Caesar or bowing to Jesus Christ. For Christians who say they aren't interested in politics, you don't have that luxury. Our neo-Marxist government is very interested in you as a follower of Jesus and wants to regulate you. We need to wake up and get into the battle. This is Gary Bauer signing off from Washington, D.C. to support our work in American values. Visit GaryBauer.com.
High-low auto sales with locations in Frederick and Mount Airy and our new location in Coppiesville, Maryland. We specialize in high-quality vehicles at low prices. All tax and credit, financing, and leasing. You travel away with peace of mind in a vehicle with a high-low sales 6,000-mile warranty. Find out about the high-low difference at one of the leading independent automobile dealers in Maryland. That's High-Low Auto Sales. We look forward to serving you at highlawautosales.com. Attention, per the current government mandate, U.S.-based insurers are now required to cover at-home COVID testing kits with no out-of-pocket fees to you. If you have a current insurance plan, you are eligible to receive up to 8 COVID-19 tests shipped to you each month absolutely free, as long as the government mandate is in effect. Just visit testkitforfree.com to register now from the comfort of your own home. That's testkitforfree.com to receive your tests shipped to you at no cost. Go to testkitforfree.com today. Pay for what you have. Don't worry, you can't make it to the game or miss the broadcast. All four high school sports games are archived, available online at WTTRadio.com in audio format. Hawkins Landscaping, locally owned and operated, winner 8 years in a row for the best of the best in Frederick County. Hawkins Landscaping is number one with an array of full landscape site design, lawn maintenance, hardscaping, lighting, drainage, and more. Let our professionally trained staff of certified landscapers transform your landscape from a dream to reality. From the design to construction and into maintenance, Hawkins Landscaping specializes in elegant and inviting outdoor environments. If you are looking to create, upgrade, or revitalize your landscape, call Hawkins Landscaping today at 301-898-3615. That's 301-898-3615. Hawkins Landscaping, when you deserve the best, get the best.
All right, halftime is over, and we're ready for some more exciting Maryland State boys high school basketball quarterfinals here. The Walkersville Lions hosting the Liberty Lions, and as you pointed out, there's 4 teams in the mix right now. 3 of them are Lions, and 1's a Falcon. Yeah. So it's good to be a Lion tonight.
Yeah. On this half of the state bracket, 3 of the 4 teams in the quarterfinal have the mascot of a lion.
Yeah. That's something.
Yep. So because the winner of this game moves on to play the winner of the Overly Falcons Largo Lions game.
So if it's Largo, you're going to be having back-to-back Lions games.
Lions versus Lions.
Yes.
So alternating possession, Walkersville will start with the ball here in the third quarter.
So what do you suppose that coach told to his team in the Liberty dressing room?
They got to keep on keeping on. Tyler Downs is keeping them in the game offensively. The zone defense, I think, has changed the flow of the game a little bit. Now we'll see how Walkersville attacks it with all 5 of their starters back on the floor, the 2 tall posts and the shooter and Timmy. So
inside, Hansen open, shoots, and it rims around and flushes and scores.
Great high-low. Hansen snuck below the 2-3 zone. They found him, and he's strong enough to put it up and lay it in.
Downs out front. Guarded by Johnson. Into the paint. Hodges picks up shot. There's another one from Tomes, a three-pointer.
Michael Tomes, big three-point shot.
Coach's son, senior 5'10" guard, knocks it down.
9-point game.
Hansen on the right wing. Over to Owe. He lobs inside. Johnson gets the bucket.
Thought that was going to spin off the top of the rim there.
It did hang for a split second, didn't it?
Yep. So the 6-foot Cole Jernigan trying to keep 6'4" Kenyon Johnson off the rim.
Hodges drives in the lane, loses it in his feet, gets it back out, and manages to keep possession. Shot clock down to 10. Now it's steal by Hansen. Hansen with a 2-on-2, and the pass is knocked away. It'll be Walkersville ball.
Yeah, tried to fire that through the seam there to his teammate and Timmy, deflected by the Liberty Lions.
Somebody got a fingertip on it. Downs steps out. Not Downs. That is Hansen steps out, guarded by Downs. Back around to Hansen. He shoots. Swish! Hansen with the 3.
Shadon Hansen, usually muscling them on the inside, knocks down a big 3-point shot.
Batty guarding Tomes. Good matchup there. Back out to Hobbs. Hodges pulls it, and there you go. Downs gets a 3. So they answer right back with a 3 of their own.
Yeah, up over the outreached hands of Kenyon Johnson. Great shot, Tyler Downs.
Batty, bounce pass to Hansen. Hansen inside. Owe has it. Owe backs in, turns, shoots. Gets the roll, hits the front rim. That top English drops it right over and into the basket. Hodges, top of the key, hands off to Combs. He drives into Batty. Batty a little, whoa, and a whistle before the shot, I believe.
Got number 3, Batty with the body contact. First team foul. Jarian's second personal.
But what happened after the shot was the big story, as Johnson went high up in the air and swatted that one away. Good block, but it didn't need it.
So West checks in for Hodges, and a 5-second count. The Liberty Lions could not get the ball inbounds.
And that was all Walkersville D.
Yep. Great switching on the perimeter.
Into Hansen. Hands off to Batty. Sets the pick for Batty.
Back to man-to-man defense now are the Liberty Lions.
And we got all kinds of contact on the screens there at the foul line. Double screening.
Number 3, Derek Goff, just trying to play through the screen.
They ran a double and then a triple screen on that, right at that foul line that time.
Yeah. 2 away and 3 coming back.
Right.
And the recipient was Derek Goff, and he got caught up in it.
All right, and Chimi out of bounds in front of his crowd. He will inbound in his own half court. Bounce pass into Johnson. Johnson pivots. Hands off to Hansen. He looks for the give and go. Not there, so he hits Owe. Owe shoots and scores.
So soft.
Yeah.
Both those big guys shoot the ball so well. Soft touch.
Downs between the legs. He goes to the basket, pulls up, falls away and shoots and
a
scores.
tough ball.
Oh, they got him on travel. His feet slid a little bit. Yeah, that's right. When he set his feet to fade away, those little pink tennis shoes just slid a little bit.
Yeah, that's a tough call.
It is.
That's a tough call.
Timeout.
That's his bench warning.
Yes.
I'm not sure.
Coach Tomes must have said something they didn't like.
Yeah. Well, he's fighting for every inch right now.
Down on the right side.
Threatening to pull away, up 15 with just under 5 minutes to play in the third quarter.
Pull up, and Timmy shoots. It's short. Rebound underneath. Reverse layup by Johnson is good. Stolen by Ntimi. He goes straight to the basket. His shot is blocked. And the foul is called on Goff, and the crowd is livid. They do not believe that was a foul.
Drove right through him with his body.
Indeed, he did.
I mean, he did get the ball. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah.
So at 40-23 with 4 minutes and 34 seconds to play here in the third quarter, Derek Goff picks up his third personal.
And Timmy to shoot two. Got it. Got them both. 42-23, 4:34 to go in the third. Tomes brings it up. Goes straight to the basket, pulls up, shot on the run. Traveling violation on Michael Tomes.
And I don't think that was going to be a productive offensive set either way. Kenyon Johnson was waiting for Tomes to
right now
Walkersville, so he could send it to the seats.
Walkersville seems very relaxed out there on the floor right now.
Yep. Running their sets.
And Temi, Grover, Batty looks underneath. Rack out to Grover. Oh. Yeah, I saw that. He was open. You're right.
Had him sealed.
Right to the basket. Double clutch. Doesn't go. Falls around the rim. Rebound. Johnson has it stripped away. And we've got a timeout, a player injury. Hodges gets poked in the eye.
There's a foul called. 35, Kenyon Johnson inadvertently battling for the ball.
Hodges says, I can't see. He comes out. Coach Bryan taking a look at it.
So we have a timeout on the floor. A full timeout.
All right, we'll take a break. Be right back.
Spending time enjoying family. We are all too familiar with the growing list of errands that need our attention. Here at Betteridge knows how busy life can get, so we make sure your convenience everywhere you access on the first time list. Here at Betteridge today. Here at Betteridge has hours to accommodate any busy schedule. 301-305-7895.
Hey everyone, Gary Barber is open for business. Just call 301-305-7895 to make an appointment right away. That's 301-305-7895. Get a great haircut today.
All right, we're back. Time is in. Hodges is okay. He's not holding that eye anymore. He's wiping his face off, sitting on the bench now. So now it looks like Liberty will have the ball.
Sure. Yep, foul was on Kenyon Johnson right before the break. And referees getting all the players' attention, reminding them to tuck their shirts in.
Sackett to inbound for Liberty.
Forward pressure shown by Walkersville.
In the Jernigan. Oh. Jernigan to Sackett. Sackett to Downs. Downs brings it slowly across midcourt. Hands off. Good big contact there between Ntemi. Nice give and go on the inside, and he travels.
Yep. That's the big guy showed up. and calls the shuffling of the feet. Michael Tomes, great backdoor cut, great feed, but again, the help side defense of Walkersville, and when you're 6'4" and 6'6",
yeah,
that's rather imposing.
That is imposing. You're right, especially when you weigh about 250. Now make it 230. What do you think? All right, here we go. Hanson brings it up. Hanson looks for Intimi on the cut. Not there. Over to Grover. Grover, same thing. OA post up. Goes hard to the hoop. Spins, turns. He looked just like a cotton picking guard, didn't he? That was a point guard move.
Great. Yep. Quickly the other end. Great lead pass. Tyler Downs knocks home the layup. 44-25. Walkersville working towards the 3-minute mark of the third quarter.
Eubank and Temi. Hanson lobs inside to OA. He has his shot blocked out of bounds, and it goes off of Ntemi, so it's going to be Liberty ball as Tomes checks back into the game.
And as Walkersville adjusts personnel, so does Liberty, both playing with one big, 4 guards.
Goff to Downs. Downs. Guarded by Eubank. Straight to the hoop. No look. Nice feed. Nice play. Wow. Sackett with the bucket. Draws the foul as well.
Cole Jernigan with the great dribble drive and the dish at the last minute.
Is that West? I can't tell. Oh, yeah, it's West, not Sackett. Tristan West with the bucket. Into the game comes Johnson for Grover.
And just that quickly, as Walkersville adjusts personnel, so does Liberty. Both big men on the floor for both teams. Now, Tyler Downs takes a quick blow with the 2:42 mark.
West to shoot one. In and out. Hanson rips it away from the crowd. He holds the ball. Now he dribbles across midcourt quickly right to the foul line, and then he backs out. Hands off to Eubank. Eubank looking. Back to Hanson now. Hanson draws the double. Back behind the back bounce pass to Eubank over to OA. He lobs inside to Johnson. Johnson controls and scores, and Johnson is fouled. Wow.
Great catch. The ball was just a little too much over his head, but he was able to bring it back to himself.
But that's what made it a good pass, was because he pushed it way over and gave him a chance to give himself some distance to get the bucket.
But the finish then by Kenyon Johnson, a lot of times young men will take that shot, that ball, no matter where they're at, try to shoot it.
Johnson misses the basket, but OA gets the rebound as they work back around the perimeter with a fresh clock. Eubanks backs out, and they start to work on that clock. Right side, Hanson goes up, shoots a 5-foot right-hander. It's good.
Nice floater. Exploded to the rim. 48-27. Oh, into the other end.
Yeah, and a great play by number 13, Cole Jernigan, as he takes it to the hoop and draws the foul on his basket.
Yep, Jernigan driving hard. Hanson unable to get set before the contact and the foul.
I got to say, Liberty's hanging right with them, tit for tat.
Down 19.
Yeah, but they're staying. They're not. The scores should be. It seemed like Walkersville's got the momentum. And now OA loses it out of bounds. It's going to be Liberty ball. Tomes steps out to inbound.
Quickly back into the game, Tyler Downs.
Timeout, Walkersville.
30-second timeout. So what I was going to say on that last play by Kenyon Johnson, the catch led him under the backboard, which it had to. But a lot of times, young men, they're going to shoot that ball no matter where they're at. Yeah. He took the time to do a power dribble, rotate himself out from the backboard to give himself a nice angle for the lay-in. A lot of times you don't see that type of composure
adjustment
in the low post area when you're a junior in high school.
Yeah.
It's just watching these guys here a lot this last month. The OA and Kenyon Johnson for being 6'4" and 6'6", they're really good hands, soft hands with the ball, but powerful young men.
And a tremendous sense of where the other guy's going to be.
Yeah. And that's just from playing together so much.
Sure.
Good drill work by the coaching staff at Walkersville.
Here we go. Combs to inbound. Bounce pass outside to Hodges. Inside to West, stripped away. Oh, it's Walkersville ball.
I guess we didn't see a tip, just a lost control. West. Now a little full court pressure again shown by Liberty Lions.
Hanson. Johnson sets the screen. They switch over to Eubank. Johnson, OA sets the screen. Oh, and Eubank steps into the backcourt. Backcourt violation on the Lions. Walkersville.
Good aggressive defense by the Liberty Lions there, trapping the ball out of their man-to-man half-court set. Walkersville not ready for that one.
Jernigan trips and falls. You heard the O of the crowd. He got back up, kept his dribble. Back over to Hodges. He penetrates, spins, pivots, over to Downs. Downs drives. He pulls up and shoots. It's off. Rebound, Johnson. Johnson to Hanson, and they slow it down.
So Liberty, they're continuing to do that gambling defense, trapping the ball on the perimeter. Walkersville needs to attack the trap.
Lob inside to OA. He gets three guys collapse on him. He goes reverse spin layup, doesn't go, but Johnson rips it down, puts it back, no good. Loose ball. Johnson gets his own rebound, and he's fouled to the floor. So Kenyon will hopefully get up off the floor. He's still down. Now he's back down again. He's got a cramp. He's cramping up. They're stretching him out. So Johnson, whenever he can get this stretched out, that hammy jumped up and bit him, he'll get up and shoot two from the free throw line. And I believe in a show of sportsmanship, Camden Hodges, Liberty Lions, helps Johnson up, and Johnson limps to the sidelines.
Coach will sub in and Timmy. They're trying to get a little juice in Kenyon to see if he can get back into the game.
And he does.
Yep.
Johnson doesn't know. He's not limping now. Look at him. He tells Coach, "Now I'm fine."
Well,
he got six guys on the floor, though.
Somebody has to come out.
He has to come out, doesn't he?
No.
He doesn't.
Not in basketball.
All right.
So.
All right. So when Timmy steps back into out to the scorer's table, and Johnson to the free throw line, he'll shoot two.
Yeah. Shadon Hanson tried to take his spot on the foul line.
Yeah, I saw that. Got it. Swish. Right-handed net.
So let's credit to Trainer with a little bit of pickle juice there to get Kenyon Johnson back into the action quickly.
Pickle juice, huh?
You don't believe me? It
literally is pickle
the
juice.
juice for cramps. Instant relief.
Pickle juice. I'll have to remember that.
And actually, you can just use dill pickle juice, or they make pickle juice in little containers just for that occasion.
How about sweet pickle juice? Would that work?
I don't know.
All right.
I think it's any pickle juice.
I think you'd get some sugar with it too, huh? All right, he's got them both.
Hammers them both.
Not only do we do basketball, we do condiments as well.
Well, you just get to learn some of this stuff being in the gym with these great trainers.
Hodges fires it down court to Toombs. He pulls the trigger from three-point land. It bounces three times on the rim. The putback is good, and Hodges will shoot the and one.
Yeah, boy, you don't see that too often. No. That soft three-pointer actually bounced on the rim three times.
Doing.
Great shot by Toombs, just didn't go. Jernigan, the hustling rebound and the foul.
And Hodges does not get the roll. Hanson does the rebound, but he has it knocked away and stolen by Liberty. Downs out front. Downs guarded by Hanson. He brings it out and resets. Over to Goff. Goff to Hodges. He pulls up, shoots a 5-footer. It's good.
Great offensive play. A little drive to the baseline. Up over Darius Eubank.
10 seconds on the clock in the third. Hanson picks up his dribble, gets in trouble. Now File is in trouble. Timeout called by Mathis to preserve possession with 6 seconds on the scoreboard.
Yeah, Walkersville needs to find an answer to this half-court trap that Liberty's putting on them, where it's going to be a long fourth quarter. So quickly.
Well, I think the key is don't get all your guards in one spot on the floor. You need to stretch it out a bit.
And stay off that sideline.
Yeah.
Stay off the sideline. Keep your dribble until you have to attack the trap.
Yeah, that's a good one. Don't pick up your dribble like he did. Because as soon as he did, they jumped on him.
Yep.
At one point, there were 3 guys there, 2 in the trap and 1 waiting.
So it was 16, was it 16 on the clock when your timeout comes back in?
15.
6.5.
Oh, 6. Okay, yeah.
So Walkersville checks back Kenyon Johnson back into the game. All right, now we have a pause in action as the 2 scorebooks compare notes.
6.5 seconds.
I'm not sure why they just don't wait till the end of the
Yeah, I know. Let the period run out. Let's do this during a timeout. You're killing the momentum here. Walkersville has the ball. Eubank standing out of bounds in front of the Walkersville faithful, ready to go as soon as action resumes. The scorebook's still working at the scorer's table. Ref still holding up his hand in the stop motion like a traffic cop. (50-33). Walkersville by 17. 6.5 to go in the third. And now the referee says that's it. Come on, let's go. So now we're ready. And Temmie steps out. He'll inbound. Into Eubank in the backcourt. He brings it across.
Got to go. 3.
He pulls up. His shot is blocked. And there at the buzzer, no shot away. Whoa, that was close. From all the way down at the other free throw line, Jernigan turns around and shoots a jump shot that almost banked in. Of course, it was after the buzzer. It wouldn't have counted, but it was pretty anyway. All right, that's it. 8 minutes up on the clock, separating one of these teams from a state semifinal. You're listening to Cool Oldies 1450. We'll be right back after this message.
LLC is conveniently located at 108 North Carroll Street in Thurmont with over 40 years of experience in the plumbing industry, celebrating its 10-year serving our community, specializing in all phases of plumbing, including septic installation and repair. The favorite part of our job is meeting people and knowing that we help. Kelco Plumbing prides itself on a job well done, with pricing that won't flood your budget. Burst pipes, water damage, clogged drains, replacement, remodel, or upgrades. Kelco Plumbing services mostly fixtures, faucets, water heaters, sub pumps, and well pumps and pressure tanks. Kelco Plumbing is certified and licensed in Maryland and Pennsylvania. Call them today at 301-788-9791. That's 301-788.
All right, we're back with you live. There's the inbound. Downs for Liberty has it. They set the pick. Downs drives off it. Between the legs, he shoots. It's too hard. Tipped away. Liberty gets it back. Bounce pass inside to Sackett. Sackett to Downs. He wants to go. Guarded by OA. Lobs it over his teammate. He loses it right in the hands of Johnson. He loses it and then back to Hanson, who scores. No, in and out. OA puts it back for the score.
52-33, home team. Big offensive explosion there in the third quarter, actually by both teams. 16 points for the Liberty Lions, 23 for the Walkersville Lions.
Blocking foul on Hanson. That'll be on the floor. Lions with only one to give.
Downs checks out. Toombs checks back in for the Lions.
Into Hodges.
Liberty.
Over to Tomes. He drives, pulls up, shoots the drifter. No good. Rebound, Batty, and a collision between Batty and Jernigan gets the foul.
Just aggressive play for the ball. Full court pressure now by Liberty. Down 19, they got to really push the issues now.
Johnson plays guard, brings it across the line, breaking the press. OA, lob inside to Johnson. He shoots a reverse layup. It's good.
Yeah, great steal by Kenyon Johnson. OA found him. Post entry pass. And
now a steal by Johnson. And Timmy comes up with it. No look to Batty. He scores.
Oh, great distribution.
Wow.
Transition. Johnson with the deflection and Timmy with the steal and assist. Batty with the score.
What great transition basketball by the Walkersville Lions. Inside, head down, penetration, no good. Tip away. Batty comes up with it. 56-33 now with 6 minutes 13 to go. And Timmy takes a look. Eubanks says no. Let's slow it down. Over to Batty. Batty has it. Batty doing Timmy. He drives. He backs out. Johnson in the corner.
He's cramping again. Coaching staff of Walkersville alertly spotted that. Calls a timeout.
They get him out of the game.
Full timeout for Walkersville.
Yes. He's got the machine that does the massage.
Yep.
And he's putting it on, it looks like his left hammy, I think. Can't see.
It got a little assistance from the trainer again.
Yes. It looks like a drill, but it's got like a little massage thing on the end of it. So a full 1 minute timeout here. We'll stay with you on this one.
And it looks like it's his lower leg, his calf.
Want to congratulate the Frederick Cadets on a big win today over at Frederick.
Yeah, that was exciting. I was following that on our other local radio station. St. Charles came in, and we've seen it before where Frederick kind of has a slow start. St. Charles came in and was really putting it to them. You know, led through the half, and then a big third quarter by the Cadets. Got them back into
How many times have we said that this season?
Oh, I know. It's almost like they put it into a different gear. And, you know, at some point, when you're getting deep into the playoffs like this, though, you cannot afford to come out of the gate slow like that. No matter how talented you are, sooner or later, that's going to catch up with you.
All right, and Timmy into Batty in the backcourt. 6 minutes on the clock in this game. OA posts up.
Get the back screen long.
Back into OA. He shoots and is fouled. The bucket doesn't go. But Olesi Awolowoye will to the free throw line to shoot two.
What a great set out of the timeout there. The Lions, good interior screening, and that lob pass to the big guy. No answer but the foul.
Got it. He makes the front end. Now you know why we call him OA.
That's right. I'm not even trying. And I apologize to anyone listening, but...
Oh, he gets the shooter's roll, and it drops through the net. Both free throws are good. Down the right side, Downs between the legs. Over to Jernigan. Jernigan in the corner. Goff over to Downs. He drives, penetrates, spins, pulls up, and we got a whistle.
Just too much hands by Timmy. Yep. So now to the line to shoot 1-on-1. Both teams will be shooting on every foul but an offensive foul the rest of the game.
Correct.
So Timmy picks up his fourth personal with 5:35 to go.
He comes out.
Eubanks in for him.
Left-hander's good. Downs makes the first one. He'll shoot one. And he gets the roll and the bonus 2.
Court pressure by Liberty Lions.
Oh, stolen away from OA. Goff comes up to it from the corner. Tomes in and out. Loose ball. Rebound on the floor. Scramble for it. Batty has it. Batty dribbles out of trouble and now a push. So we walk the floor. Batty will step to the free throw line to shoot the 1+1. 5:22 on the clock, 58-35, Walkersville on top.
Walkersville as a team shoots 55% from the foul line on the season. This is where you want to get the front end of that one-on-one for sure. Liberty Lions 66% from the foul line on the season.
And he got them both. Here comes Goff down on the right side to Jernigan. Jernigan looking, whistle underneath.
Shot clock did not start soon enough.
That's exactly right. And Coach, you can tell Coach Brian is. I can't tell you what that face looked like on Coach Brian just now. Jernigan with a step back. It's nothing. Air ball. And it's blown away dead on the floor. Liberty ball.
Yep. Off Batty's foot, hit the end line before Tristan West was able to scoop it up.
Inside to West. West to Downs. He drives into the paint. Backs out. Picks up his dribble. Pivots. Over to Tomes. Tomes drives. Stops at the key. Back over to Hodges. Goff with it. Downs pulls the trigger. Too hard. Rebound West. Goff between the legs. Loses it. Back over to Tomes. Tomes goes. Now we've got a whistle and a hand check on Batty. No, it's on Eubank. Nope, it is. I'm sorry. I saw the 1-and-1 and thought it was, but it's 1-and-1 to shoot. Tomes at the free throw line. 4:42 to go in the game. He misses it, and Eubank comes up with the rebound. Over to Hansen. Hansen draws a double. He dribbles out of it like a guard, all the way down, and then he pivots out. Over to Owe. He goes to the basket, misses the layup, and it goes off the hands of Sackett, out of bounds. It'll be Walkersville ball.
Jerry and Batty kept that one alive. The 5'9" point guard.
Jernigan comes out, Hodges in. Eubank to inbound. Hansen in the corner. Oh, he gets hit in the face. He gets hit again, and now they call the foul. He got hit twice in the face. Wow. Might be time to start wearing a catcher's mask. So now Hansen will walk to the free throw line smiling.
We have 15 seconds run off the clock there between whistles.
And now Mike Mathis comes over and he's just discussing it with the referee and saying, you know, he's got that good old boy shucks way about him sometimes, doesn't he?
Yeah, when your team's up 25, you
can have that. That's a good point, right?
But yeah, pace of play has certainly slowed down here in the fourth quarter.
Hansen misses the first one. He'll shoot one now. No, wait. Now he got that one. So, did he make them both? Just one. Okay. Combs with the ball. Hand off to Downs. They run the weave. Downs penetrates. He kicks out on the run. Double clutch. No good. Gets his own rebound.
Oh.
Shot is blocked. Jernigan is fouled. He'll shoot 2.
Hansen from behind.
On number 2, Shane Hansen.
And the referee says he hit him in the head.
That's the
Hansen
third.
got on the other end. Got some reserves ready to check in again for Walkersville.
Hodges throws up a brick. Wholesale substitutions now for the Walkersville Lions.
So into the game for Walkersville now, we have Michael Grover returning, Ryan Waltrip returning, Zion Antemi returning, Darius Eubank return, along with Fowl.
Misses them both. Eubank.
Justin Fowl.
Waltrip with the rebound. Eubank brings it up. He lobs it down in the corner to Grover. Grover skip passes over to File, all the way across court. File penetrates and then pivots out over to Eubank. Working that clock now, and Temi out front. Downs taps in, and Temi loses it in the paint, picks it back up, gets it out to Waltrip. He shoots and scores on the jumper 3 from way outside the arc. What a beautiful elevated right jumper.
As the shot clock was ready to expire, Waltrip
And right back the other way down set, returns the favor.
Yep. With 3:20 to go, 3:15 now. Coach Mathis is cleaning the bench, as is Coach Tomes from Liberty.
And Temi gets trapped. Bounce pass around over to Eubank. He drives, no
Great
look
dish.
inside. Waltrip shoots, blocked. Rebound, fresh clock, no.
Got to shoot it.
Timeout, Mathis. So Mathis saw, he thought his team knew the shot clock didn't reset.
Yeah, it looked like.
But they did.
Then when he realized they did not, he called a quick timeout.
Right.
He's getting subs in.
So the reason it didn't reset was because the bank shot missed the rim entirely.
It did not hit
It
the
went
rim.
up the left side and came out the right side and missed all the rim.
Yep. So let's see if we can catch all these young men coming into the game for Liberty. I see number 1, Jack Davidson. Number 10, Gavin Speece. Number 11, Aaron Bald. Number 21, Bergen Hall. And number 5, Michael Martin.
On the other side of the equation, we got number 20, Wyatt Gearhart. Number 21, Elijah Brown. Number 24, Ryan Baldwin. And down underneath, number 5, Jaden Sassu.
And Crew Moats, number 12.
Thank you. I missed him.
Yep. I was counting on my fingers and I only made it to 4.
Gearhart, he lobs inside, shot. No hit, but Gearhart gets the rebound and keeps it alive with a fresh clock. Hand off to Brown. Brown to Sassu, he shoots. It's good! Sassu, Elijah Pointer.
Jaden Sassu.
Oh, Jaden goes for the steal. Knocks it into the crowd. Martin will inbound. Out front to Speece. Back to Martin between the legs. Over to Davidson. He shoots. In and out. Loose ball up in the air. Rebound Miller. Back out front. In and out. Again. Rebound Sassu. Walkersville has it. 2 minutes, 15 seconds to go. They lead at 67-38.
Both teams just playing this out with their reserves.
Oh, there's a steal by Liberty. Number 1, left-hander, no good. And a whistle, and that's going to send Jack Davidson, the senior 6'0" guard, to the free throw line to shoot 2. 2:03 on the clock. And he misses the first one. So starting to look ahead a little bit. What happens after this? When we go to the semis, we know it's a neutral site. First of all, probably at either Paint Branch or Blair.
Yeah.
I would assume.
To be determined, but that, from experience, that's where this classification went to in the past.
Yeah.
And it's either Tuesday or Wednesday, either 5 p.m. or 7 p.m. So
Jack-
that won't be determined until the state gets together and sets all the playoffs.
Oh, beautiful runner by Ryan Baldwin for the bucket. Right through the D.
And number 12, Chase Miller, in for the Liberty Lions.
Right through his hands and out of bounds.
6'1" sophomore. Bergen Hall checks out.
Moots with it. Over to Baldwin. Over to Sassu. Shot out front. It's short. Rebound, Miller. Shot from the corner. It's no good. Rebound, Walkersville. Here comes Sassu. He slows it down across midcourt.
Coach Mathis trying to get him to set up the play. I think he's taking opportunities for every young man to get a shot opportunity.
Sassu holds it. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Here it is. There's the shot from out front. No good. Rebound number 10, Gavin Speece. Chase Miller. Pull-up shot. No good. Rebound Miller. Back out front. Again Davidson shoots.
Another.
Misses 2 in a row. Loose ball. Tries to go off the leg. It's picked up by Miller. He drives. Fires it out front. Step back from Davidson. And there it is. Best 1 out of 3.
6-foot senior. Good to see him be able to knock one down in the state playoffs.
Gearhart to Moots. Over to Sassu now. 13 seconds. They're just going to dribble it out as the lights come on the cell phones in the crowd. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. The celebration has started, and the buzzer. Wow. I'll let you take that in for a moment.
Let's give a big round of applause.
Big win for the Walkersville Lions, 69-42 here tonight in the Maryland State 2A quarterfinal over the Liberty Lions.
Yeah. The second half, Coach Mathis had all of his personnel. Nobody got in foul trouble, so he was able to manage his personnel the way they typically have, and just no match for the Liberty Lions.
Yeah.
They could not stop them. Too big and too strong on the Walkersville Lions side, and then the 6-foot Hanson, who plays the wing spot but gets in there and muscles with the bigs. Just too many offensive weapons for the Walkersville Lions. That's why they put up 69. And again, that great half-court defense that Walkersville has built its program on holds these high-scoring Liberty Lions to 22 points below their season average.
Wow.
Impressive victory.
It is a very impressive victory, and it comes atop a big run here in the playoffs, starting out with Poolesville. They had a little bit of trouble with the first two, but man, the Middletown, and it looks like they're peaking at the right time.
Yeah, and sometimes it's when you get to this level, it's a matchup thing as far as which team you hit in the playoffs, especially when the state just goes by those records and so on and so forth. But yeah, this was a good matchup. This was a good matchup here for Walkersville Lions, just based on personnel alone.
But I'm basing that on the fact that it was a 2-point difference between them early on the season. That's how much these Lions have matured, the Walkersville Lions.
That's exactly right. And that's a good call. And that was at Liberty. I don't care what you say. In high school, home court means a lot. The players are so familiar with the surroundings. I think the shootings percentage
is better.
A lot better.
Absolutely. Yeah, of course, it's your floor.
We had a great crowd here, as Walkersville typically does, cheering them on and keeping that energy level high here for Walkersville.
Yeah. Big win for the Walkersville hometown here. Haven't gone this deep in a long, long time.
Nope. Coach Mathis' first region championship since 2005. So, yeah, congratulations to them. And we got Frederick Cadets in the 3A
Yeah.
and Walkersville Lions in the 2A still alive.
So we got two teams, 2A and 3A, one game away from a state championship at University of Maryland.
Yeah. You know, you just one and done. You count your blessings when you can
Move on.
survive and move on. So we're down to 4 teams left in the state of Maryland in each of the 4 classifications.
So why are the semis being played 2 different days, Tuesday and Wednesday?
It depends on matchups. It depends on traveling situations. You know, I know if we stayed on schedule, the girls would be all on Tuesday. The boys would be all on Wednesday.
Yeah.
But that broke today based on
Saturday
some of
game.
the travel.
Yeah.
Some of the girls did not play last night. They actually got moved today, and one is our out west Mountain Ridge, for instance, was going all the way over
To
to
Snow Hill. You
to
can't
play.
drive any further in the state
Yeah,
of Maryland
yeah.
and not be out of it.
Farthest west, farthest
Yeah.
southeast.
Yeah.
Exactly right.
So, all right. So we'll ask you to keep an eye on the WTHU radio sports broadcast schedule. Just watch that, and you'll find out where we're headed and when. We don't even know, but we'll be keeping a close eye on the MPSSAA website to see. But I can tell you one thing's for sure: the next game that we do will be Frederick and Walkersville, and they'll both be on the radio live.
Very good.
All right.
Looking forward to it.
On behalf of the entire 1450 team, I want to thank you for joining us for this exciting Walkersville win here in the Maryland State quarterfinal. Myself, Michael Betteridge, Coach Rick Little, Tyler Wilhelm on video. Thank you guys. Great job. We'll see you after the weekend. We'll relax a little bit, regroup, and come back for some semifinal Maryland basketball.
Good night, all.
Don't worry, if you can't make it to the game or miss the broadcast, all of our high school sports games are archived and available online at WTHURadio.com in our audio vault. Rockin' the Catoctin and streaming live all over the 4 states at WTHURadio.com. We are WTHU 1450 AM. Gettysburg, Frederick.